Hello, hello, hello. How are y'all doing? Calypso here for another dream prophecy to share with you all. I think you all will enjoy this one. This one is about something new. I believe this is about new love coming in, something that is very solid, okay? And I'm gonna go through my dream really quick. I wrote it down. I'm just going to help jog my memory a little bit because it's been all day, but I wrote all this down when I woke up. So I remember being in this classroom with dim lights and the projector was on. Now, this is a type of projector it's old projectors, not your computerized projectors, but it was like literally the old, like bulky, square looking things, and it had like an overhead thing, and you laid like a transparent piece of paper on top of it, and it projected onto the screen. Onto the wall. So the light was kind of like yellow. So we was in a dim room, and the projector, was on. And so my old English teacher from my middle school was actually teaching the class, and I was in the class. I don't remember what was being projected onto the screen, but my teacher actually had this relaxed type of energy about them. It was very relaxing, and like it felt like it was very like a secure type feeling. But during his teaching, like I say, he was very relaxed, even though there was like a lot of things that was going on. I'm just like, why is all this stuff happening? Okay. So maybe it could have been like a little distracting. Okay, but during this time, things were being offered to me, and I believe they was being offered to me from him. But I kept rejecting them. And then each time I rejected these offerings, there was someone or some sort of word spoken, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. But I'm thinking to myself in the dream, I'm not afraid. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're going to talk about the activities going on in the background. There was a lot of activities going on, okay? So I went to see these activities. So if I remember the correct order, it's probably not right, but I guess the order doesn't really matter. But it was a group of guys. They was playing a game of basketball. And it was really weird because it wasn't your normal, how dreams just get weird, but it wasn't your normal, dribbling the ball on the basketball field. But these gentlemen, they were all men, they was hanging from the basketball rim. And they was all working together trying to lift this ball into the hoop. But the theme of that was going on was about teamwork. They was working together. There wasn't no frustration. The energy was calm, but it was about teamwork. Okay. The next activity that was going on in the background was like a beach setting. And waves was, being crashed upon the shore. And there was like rocks and stones. I should have put that in there because I'm remembering that. You know how like the beaches, they may have those rocks and stuff, and so when the waves come in, it kind of like splatters on the rock. So we have the waves, the raging waves, and then there was words saying a storm is coming, a storm is coming. Okay. And so when those words were spoken, it was like this big huge machinery that kind of reminded me of like military like grade without the looks. Well, I'm not gonna say without the looks, without the colors. You know how military is, they have their vehicles a certain color and everything, but this was like military grade. And I remember maybe one or two guys driving in this like four-wheeler machine. It was huge. It kind of I'm not gonna say it resembled a tank car, but not really. But it was a four-wheeler, and there was like a cabin sitting on top of it. Okay. But anyways, they went up to these waves and everything, and they just went bursting in, in these waves, and it was like an energy of, I got this, there's no storm. So it was like they were like the, I don't know, some sort of protector. Like they saying, no, this storm is not going to happen. They just kind of like went in and like, I guess you can say stop it. Okay. And then the other activity, okay, it says words were spoken, not today. Okay, so the next activity was a young woman. She had this huge grin on her face, okay? She could not stop smiling. She just had a baby and she was so excited. But she didn't know what the baby needed, that the baby needed to be nursed. And it was like she was discovering this whole newness kind of like out of her world, so to speak. Let's see. Yes, it was new to her, but someone had to teach her how to nurture and nurse this new baby. She was really proud, and so she just kept grinning, whatever. But she had people supporting her all around her. Why come I did not put that in here? I thought I did. Okay, I missed this. This should have been in there. But she had a whole lot of support around her. Even though she didn't, she was, on this new discovery. She didn't know what she was, doing, so to speak. But she had this support surrounding her. And I think that was what actually kept her smiling. And she was just excited. She's ready for this new adventure, okay, as a new mother. All right, so after I went around and kind of like viewed these activities, my teacher was sitting in his chair next to me he was sitting in a chair next to me with his laptop on the arm of the chair. And these chairs, they shared armrests. And then on the other side, there was another student on the other side. And the words were spoken. Don't be scared. Okay. So I sat down in the chair, and then I guess some time passed or whatever, but he began teaching again, and standing around, walking around, and he pushes a plate to me. This plate was kind of, I can't remember the shape of the plate. I want to say it wasn't circular. It could have been circular, but I know the contents of the plate and the plate itself was white. And it was like this squishy substance of some sort, like memory foam. Well, it resembled memory foam, how when you put your hand on memory foam and leaves an imprint and then it swells back up like that print was never there. So that's what this substance was. But he pushed his plate to me. And I was kind of like hesitant about it. All right. But let's see. Yeah, it said, don't be scared. When the plate was pushed to me, the words were spoken, don't be scared. Okay. And so I pressed down actually on this squishy, substance, like I said, like the memory foam, and it just came right back up. And so it kind of reminded me of marshmallows, whatever this substance was, and it was like a rectangular shape. So I played around with it, filled it, and I finally took a piece off of it and I consumed it. All right. And so it was like, I don't really remember the texture of it. But that was pretty much the end of it. And the themes I actually wanted to go through really quick. Let's see. Let me just go through these themes real quick. I said, I already mentioned about the lots of activities, the background, storm is coming, it was stopped, teamwork, new birth, new mama, clueless but supported, don't know how to nurse, have to learn. Okay, so one thing I didn't mention was encouragement. There was a lot of encouragement in this dream. And then also, it is okay to partake. So that was kind of like a repeated thing too. It's okay to partake. All right, we got classroom, ocean, basketball game. A lot to offer. Offerings, don't be scared. Okay, so my interpretation of this dream is a divine feminine. Okay, we're going to have the divine feminine. Okay, we're talking about the chosen ones here because this is what my channel is about the true chosen ones, the true light workers. So this divine feminine being me, but the divine chosen ones, okay, feminine, and then we got the divine masculine being the teacher, okay? So get out of your head a little bit about age, okay? So basically this person that you're going to meet, they are going to be outside of your normal dating, all right? They're going to most likely be older than you, okay? And then if you're the divine masculine, they're most like the divine feminine, she's going to be younger than you. So just take this as it resonates, you all, because I think it's going to take too much time if I keep flipping back and forth. So I'm just going to go from the divine feminine perspective, and then y'all divine masculine chosen ones, y'all can fill in the blanks for your all selves in this, okay? So the divine feminine is going to be called towards this masculine male who is going to be older, okay? And this is out, and then it's going to be like a person of like out of the norm. I think I already said that. But hold on, y'all. Let me get my thoughts together. Okay. I had everything ready to go, and then when I'm sitting here trying to explain this, it gets a little difficult. This is about your true soulmate, is what I'm trying to get across. And this soulmate has so much love. This, he is going to be so supportive, you all. Y'all going to be working together, okay? He is going to be your protector and trustworthy. I strongly believe that you all are going to conceive a child together. Y'all are going to be doing a whole bunch of new things together, forming new things, new energies. All right? And this relationship is just going to be beautiful. But I have to go to the words, don't be scared. And these words were said because the divine feminine is still guarded. So this divine masculine is actually going to continuously reassuring the feminine that everything's going to be okay. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Everything is going to be okay. And so you're going to get this constant reassuring from this divine masculine because he is your divine counterpart coming, okay? So he's going to be very encouraging to you. He is going to have your back no matter what. He's going to be have your back. But like I said, he had this kind of like relaxed nature. I'm feeling a mature energy. Okay? So I guess this is it. Be prepared. All right? Be prepared. Don't be scared. And acknowledge your feelings. Okay? It's okay to feel certain things. It's okay to feel afraid. But with this person coming in, you are going to be able to let your guard down. This is a beautiful, beautiful divine connection coming in. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to drag this out. It would be nice if I can do some more clarification on this relationship. If I do, I will be back on here with a part 2. I'm not sure what I'm going to name this video yet, but I will be on here with a part 2 of this divine prophecy if I decide to get clarification. Okay. All right. So all you all who have made it to the end, thank you so much for watching, because it lets me know that there are ones out interested in these messages and who wants to, I don't know, learn and grow. You know, my channel is all about healing. And I am really getting a enjoyment of putting these videos out here. It's very fulfilling, and I just wish I could put more out there, but right now I'm just not able to. But also, if you have not checked out my Etsy shop, it's a little bare, but I got some things on there. I'm mostly selling my jewelry, like my bracelets and stuff, and I actually get an enjoyment out of that, expressing my creativity. So check out my Etsy shop. I will greatly appreciate it. And this is all for tonight. I am ready to go to bed. All right. Peace and blessings to you all. Calypso out.